Dick and Boobies podcast. Richard, come together again. We're all about the liquor and the tasty gems. We would like to invite you in the silly minds we live in. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Chopped off.
Okay, I think you're right. Okay, ready?
Ready.
Welcome back to another episode of the Dick and Boonies podcast. My name is Dick.
Well, I'm not Boonies.
You're not?
No.
Okay, I'm glad because I was super attracted to you in a sexual way.
For 2 seconds, I tried to sit like Cam.
So like Cam, you have to take your shoes off.
Oh, yeah.
And you have to cross your legs.
And then do that.
Yeah, and you have to wiggle your foot.
Yeah.
For those of you who are just listening to this week's episode, that is my beautiful, amazing, talented, just incredible girlfriend, Kirsten Gould. Let's welcome her to the program.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
You're so sweet. What do you want?
Just some pussy.
Okay.
I just want pussy.
Oh,
You got some of that for me?
I do. It came with me.
Oh, that's good. You
When
didn't
I
leave
was
your pussy at home?
Born. I thought you were going to. So on the Cackle Kitchen, you say your whole name.
Mm-hmm. I got to do it a little different.
But you say Dick here.
I'm Dick.
I wanted to be like, I wasn't going to say my middle name, and I wanted to ask you what my middle name was.
I know what it is. It's Denise. Because it rhymes with Carlise. Kirsten Denise Carlise. That's what her name is going to be.
He knows it now. He didn't know it a month ago.
You know what? But
A year of being together, you didn't know my middle name.
how? But okay.
That's so funny because there's a bit on TikTok where they randomly stop couples and then they'll be like,
What's her?
they'll ask
I would be
questions.
I would be so fucked.
You would be the questions that they ask.
Okay.
What's my favorite meal?
Yours?
Yeah.
Oh God. Is it the pizza from
Oh, that's my favorite place to eat though. That's not like my favorite. Okay, but that's good though.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
What's that place called?
Mari's.
Mari's.
Pizza.
Mari's
Long
Pizza.
Beach.
Yeah. And then where does the Banbury pie come from?
Polly's Pies.
Polly's Pies. I don't know why I can't remember. That's a fucking easy one.
You always call it Molly's.
I know.
That's fine.
Why are you dating me?
Not your memory.
Yeah, that's true. So on a scale of 1 to 10, though, I would like to know, on a scale from 1 to 10, me not know, what is the importance of me knowing your middle name after being together for a year, in your opinion?
Just like we should know most things about
1 to
each
10.
other.
I said 1 to 10. 10 being
The
very,
importance?
yeah, very important to you, and then 1 being not important
Okay,
at all.
like a 6.
Okay. So hey,
Medium.
it's a medium high. It's kind of like.
Because that's just the basic.
I know how old. I know your birthday. I know how old you are.
Barely, though.
No, don't say that.
Which episode was it that you kept repeating my birthday? That's when I realized you didn't know my birthday.
Right. Well, I knew it roundabouts, but now it's 7, 8, 8, 9. Now we know.
You were saying June the first time.
My bad.
That's fine.
My bad. We just celebrated your birthday. Happy birthday.
Thanks, babe.
Welcome to
You
my.
did a really good job on my birthday, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thank you. So if you guys don't know, which you probably don't, because how would you? But she's Kirsten's one of her big things is birthdays. Like they are super important to you, and you always go over and beyond for people who are in your circle, your family, your friends. You always like to make people feel special. You also get the best presents. Like you always have such thoughtful gifts. And so when your birthday came around this year, by God, did I feel the pressure. I was like, I have to knock this out of the park.
You did. You got me the things I asked you to get me.
Yeah, okay. Why you gotta tell people that kind of shit? You go, hey, listen, these are the things that I want.
I knew it was better to do that. What were you going to get me if I didn't say that or tell you?
Sack of fucking potatoes.
No, for reals, babe. I know
some
you're thinking about it.
Some Yukon Golds.
I don't even know what that means.
They're waxy yellow potatoes. I'd have got you some Yukon Golds. Would you have been excited about? What if I roasted them nice, though?
If you made dinner, that's fine.
Well, we went to your favorite restaurant here, though. Made reservations.
I love Papa Paul's.
Yeah. That place rules. Excuse me. That was also me. No, it wasn't. I came from Kirsten's pussy.
Oh my God.
Babe.
Queef.
Yeah. Queef. You're a what do they say? Something
Cancer?
Something in the streets and a queef in the sheets.
I don't like that at all.
Just kidding. That's not the
It's
same.
disgusting.
Oh my God.
I fart, but I don't queef.
Yeah, you be fought.
I do. Oh
You-
my gosh, Sonora, last night we were watching a movie,
Uh-huh.
and she's like, who farted? And it's just me and her.
Me,
And I looked at her and I said, well, if you didn't fart. She was like, you farted? Like, yeah, there's nobody fucking in here.
Sonora is Kirsten's youngest daughter. Or
She's 5.
she's 5. You only have one daughter. Blood daughter. Blotter.
Yeah, I have 3
You have
now.
3 now.
Total.
We have 3 daughters and 2 brothers. Sons.
Sonny.
Yeah. So we got Ella, Silas, June, Charlie, Nori, and then I'm gonna
Pending.
be putting one in your butt.
Loading. No, it's not loading.
Loading sounds
Not
good.
loading.
I'll be shooting a loading.
I know, but if I was loading, it means I'm probably growing it, and I'm not.
You're not. Yeah, you just had your period. Just recently.
Too much.
Remember when I went down on you and you were on your period?
Babe.
Oh, what?
Okay.
It was good. Tasted great. Everything was
Thank
really.
you.
I
Very
enjoy-
irony?
Yeah, you know the irony is it was irony.
You're stupid. That's a dad joke.
So how do we meet? What do we do? Because I think people find it interesting to hear how people fucking link up. What was our origin
I know
story?
there was that one lady on your Instagram that was very adamant, like, cool, you're making a joke, but really, how did you guys meet?
Oh, I know.
I was like, oh,
like, that's
dang.
just
I was
too
like,
much.
maybe I should actually tell her. So you want both stories? Like how we actually met and then when we actually met?
Yeah, I think it's good for the people to know how it just all came about because I know
How did it itch?
how it all came about.
So I know you or knew of you because
Rumors.
the rumors?
All the my big donkey dick.
Yeah, that was it. I heard you had a big old dick.
Heard you had stinky nuts.
When you shaved, where did you put the hair? Where do you do it at?
Man, I just shave them. I put them right in the toilet.
In the toilet?
Put them in the toilet.
So you stand over the toilet and you do it?
No, so you know how like you can buzz it up and it'll catch on the thing, like on the buzzer? You just buzz
Yeah.
it up and then you just toss it in. You buzz it up
Because
and then you
you
toss
said you
it
were
in.
waiting for it to charge, so I thought of you doing it in a certain place that's why it needed to charge.
So what I do
You do?
What I do is I take the little,
Poo-poo.
little poo-poo you know those little, what the fuck, bath mats? What are those little sections that are just in the bathroom that are just there for fuzzies on your feet?
For when you get out of the shower?
Yeah.
A bath mat, yeah.
Okay, so we have 2 of those bath mats, and I have to move those out of the way because there's extra debris. You know what I mean? When you go, there's extra debris.
That's why I was going to the bathroom and I was looking and I was like trying to see if I could see any hairs.
I cleaned up.
Obviously, that's why I was like, I wonder where he does it.
Yeah, right there. You were right there when you were taking a fat shit.
I didn't.
You didn't shit?
Mm-mm.
You love to shit though.
I did back at the house.
Back at the house?
My house.
Your house? The house.
The
This is
house.
now.
Your parents?
my parents'
Oh, this
house.
is Benny's.
Well, this is Ben's little thing. This is our studio. Oh, and just so you guys know, Cameron had a weird Boonies. You know Cam Badoonies from the Boonies? He's the other co-host of the show. He just had a weird work schedule this week, and I did not feel comfortable not releasing something this week, so I was either going to do something by myself, but I was like, let me just see if Kirsten would do it with me.
I'm the shit replacement.
No, you're not. You are exactly what I was hoping would happen, because you said yes, and you're gonna be saying yes again soon. So that's where. So Boonies is on a weird work schedule. He just couldn't do it this week, and Tay, just a new dad, busy as shit. So we got one camera angle, and it's just me and you. But how do we meet?
Oh,
The rumor mill.
we knew of each other because my ex
And my ex.
and your ex, their siblings were best friends. My ex, yo ex,
No.
their siblings, so our ex's siblings. Oh,
No.
fuck. Nope. I fucked it up.
It's your ex's sibling was best friends with my ex.
It sounds terrible.
I know, because we can't say the names, and so it just doesn't sound as good. But we knew each other because my ex was.
How I said it?
I'm not gonna say it any differently. Basically, we just knew each other through friends and family.
So we had gone to like birthday parties, kids' birthday parties, and I would be there with my ex, and you would be there with your ex.
And we would see each other.
We would just, not talk at all.
No.
I don't even think we were really properly introduced.
No, well, you weren't allowed to talk to me. And,
Correct. You said you weren't allowed to talk to me either,
And I was
and that you
not-
weren't allowed to even look at me.
Because she knew you were hot. And at that point, you just had the biggest knockers of all goddamn
I
time.
used to have big tits.
You still have big tits. You have great tits, but you had triple the size of tits
Yeah.
then.
I had a breast reduction.
Yeah, she had a full-on breast reduction,
I had
which is
pounds removed.
it's just sacrilege, man. I just don't understand.
Back problems.
All right, whatever. I mean, I would have held them up for you. We could have walked around.
All day.
I would have just held them like this, just like,
I would have kept them then.
Would you? Fuck.
We didn't
We didn't
move on soon enough.
No, so that happened. So we would just see each other at parties. I remember
So we knew each other existed. That's it.
that was it. That was 10 years ago. It was a decade ago.
Probably even more.
It might have been 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Somewhere around 12 to 13 years ago. Maybe 10 years ago, but it was 12 to 13, maybe.
Yeah.
But it was over a decade.
That's Richard, yeah. No, and then did I call you before we were friends on Facebook or no?
We were friends on Facebook
So
for
we were
a couple of years.
Really?
Or a year.
I'd say a year. I don't think it was a long time.
It wasn't that long, but I would see at that point I was able to start like seeing your pictures and stuff, and I saw how like beautiful your kids were and like how beautiful you were, because I hadn't seen you in a long time, and you were, you know, you didn't post a shit ton, but it was enough where I'd be like, oh, there. I was like, yeah, that's crazy. And then I'm sure you saw like my recovery posts and stuff, so you knew that I was at that point. You knew the story between me and my ex.
Noom.
You knew the story between me and my ex. And you knew that we were both actively using and that we lost the kids and that we had this whole thing. But then I got clean and she didn't get clean. And then I was very public with my recovery, like on my social media. And you saw that, right?
Yeah, and didn't his sister try to like hook you guys up to like be friends? My ex and you? Or who did that?
It was both. So
The
it
mama?
was your ex's mom and his sister, who was the one that was friends with my ex. This story is fucking weird, dude. But
I bet it's not coming across good.
it's coming, though. Like
Hey.
I am gonna be in your jack. Okay.
He's so romantical.
I am. I'm just... Whatever, I did a good job on your birthday. So...
You did.
Yeah, so one time they did call me, like a group call, whatever the fuck that's called. What's that called? Conference call.
Interventions?
Conference call, no.
Oh. We had many interventions for him, so
Oh, I'm
maybe
sure.
you were called during one of those.
Well, they just wanted some new options because they had done so many different things.
They had done I was involved in that.
You had all done different things for him, provided him different things, sent him like different rehabs, different detox centers, different this, that, and the other, counseling, all this shit. And so they just called me and they were like, hey, do you have any other suggestions? And I was working at a recovery center at the time, ones for that have serious mental illness. So he didn't really, even though
Yes.
he does qualify, but he's never,
Absolutely.
he never got diagnosed on purpose, I'm sure.
He did that on purpose because he wanted to own guns.
Yeah.
But you can't be a felon and own guns, so it doesn't work out.
Right. He'll just own a gun anyways. He didn't give a fuck. But so they called me and they were like, hey, and I just gave them a laundry list of resources, and then I never heard really anything. Oh, you know what? We went to Peter Piper or Chuck E. Cheese.
I saw you there.
Yes. And I talked to him there because he was sober at the time. And so we did do a little bit of chatting back and forth that time. This is after I had given those resources too. So I had seen him after he had like come back from rehab or whatever it was.
Right.
But then that was it. Then it all fell apart. At that point, I was no longer, a little bit longer. I was no longer with my ex. He had gone back out. You were no longer with him. But I was in Oceanside.
Carlsbad?
Or I was in Carlsbad. No, it was the house that we had in Oceanside. This one that we're going to in Carlsbad, it's a different house, right?
We're not going to the same one last year?
I don't think. I'm pretty sure we're not. I think.
Well, whatever.
It's the same thing. It's like it's the same shits. Anyways.
Yeah, no, I called you.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted advice. And actually, it was his mom that had suggested it.
To call me.
Yeah.
And that was a mistake for them. Because we had such a good conversation, like, on the phone.
Oh, yeah.
God, I remember. Like, if you're just listening to the podcast, she has such a sexy voice. And
it's not true.
You really do. I remember talking to you, and I was just squeezing my balls.
That's dumb.
I'm kidding.
You didn't.
I was squeezing the tip of my wiener, just like, I was like, this voice. I like this voice.
No. And even when we talked, it wasn't like,
no.
What am I trying to? There was no like romance or intimacy. It was just like friends.
Yeah, it was friendly conversation where you
Yeah.
were just asking me advice, like, how did I deal with mine ex? Do you have any suggestions to how you can deal with yours? Because at that time you were still like considering being with him, and in fact, we both got together with our exes after this phone call that we had.
Correct.
But it was shortly after that I asked you out on a date.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Are you talking about when we go to get ice cream?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So that was date number 1. We went to Cold Stone because you were like, I was like, I don't drink, and you're like, I don't drink coffee.
So ice cream.
So we did ice cream, and it was good.
That was the night of our double hug. We were super awkward and didn't know how to say goodbye, so we gave 2 hugs. Because you gave the first one, and we're like, and then we kept talking, and it's like, well, here's another one.
Let me just seal it. Let me just seal the deal.
And even though it was a short period of time, I feel like we did take things kind of slow during then. Because we didn't kiss for a while.
Yeah.
Like, our big kiss was in Sedona, with all my friends.
You were up there with all your friends.
It was your birthday.
Uh-huh. And how long have we been, like, seeing each other
But
at that
I saw
point?
you before your birthday because I gave you the fake flowers and the stuff.
I think you were going to Sedona that night.
Oh, so I thought I wasn't going to see you, and that's why I gave you the bologna?
Mm-hmm. All the balonies.
I gave you fake flowers, a balloon, a card, and I hadn't even really known you.
I know. And that's what I mean by you are a very thoughtful birthday person.
Yeah.
When you walked up, I remember when you walked up, you were in that cute dress and you were holding the balloon and shit. I was like, and the flowers. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, you so don't.
Happy birthday.
You were just like,
No.
just put my head in your tits.
Okay.
No. But then you left, and then we were talking a bunch while you were in Sedona. And I was talking about how I wanted to kiss you.
Maybe.
Like I wanted to kiss you earlier that day. And you're like, you should have, or something, whatever, because you're very cool like that. You're like, you should have kissed me, dumbass. And
That
then
could be true.
And then I was like, I'm gonna drive all the way up there right now to give you a kiss. And then I did.
You did.
I drove 2 hours to give you a smoocheroonie.
And you talked everybody's ears off.
I sure did.
And you said that you wanted to do a podcast.
That is the origin of all the podcast stuff. I'm always like, I did talk their ears off. You would have thought I was still constantly consuming cocaines and stuff, but no, I was clean as a fucking whistle back then.
And they loved you.
Yeah. And then didn't they want us to go back to the room and fuck?
Yeah. They were like, we're going to leave. We're going to leave for a while.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's not going to do it.
I really wanted to take my time with you. I didn't want to just fuck you and then...
I had to lure you in.
Yeah.
So you can kick me in the ass.
So we dated for
Not long.
a couple months, right?
Maybe.
Like a month and a half.
Possibly.
And that was like 2019-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got scared because I could tell that like feelings were brewing on both sides, and I hadn't prepared myself for that kind of sensation. And I bailed out. I backed out. And then you got back together with your ex. I tried it out with my ex, which went fucking fast. I don't know how long you and what's his fuck.
Not very long. It was probably months.
Yeah, a couple months. And I was.
If that.
And then I would just see you on social media again. It was just like you had a boyfriend here and there, and you were like with guys for like, 9 months at a time or whatever. And then you messaged me about the tacos because I did the birria. You can check it out at I'm the Real Richard. It's a YouTube channel, and then I did some like food reviews, and then I stopped doing them like a year ago. But I did the birria tacos review, and you're like, you fucking next time you go, I would love to go too. And I was like, dang, you don't remember that?
No.
You have no recollection of that?
No, like me hitting you up and then you saying, yeah, we were going to actually do that.
Yeah, I was like, we'll get some tacos. Because
We never did that, though.
We didn't, but hold on.
And then we didn't talk for a while. I hadn't heard from you for... It was like well over a year.
Yeah, but these little things were happening, little birria taco videos, and you were hitting me up about that. You're like, I'll get some tacos. It wasn't like, and then I would be like, do you still want to get tacos or whatever? You're like, yeah, whenever you want. But that would be like months in between me like messaging you. I would see a post on social media, and I would just be like, God, I was like, this chick is just so banging. I gotta fucking talk to her again.
You're stupid.
And I'd get a little chub in my chones, and then I'd hit you up, and you'd just be like, yeah. You were not as like playful or inviting as far as conversation went the second time around before we started dating the second time around, because
Correct.
you were like, fuck this guy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I wrote you off in my head a long time ago.
But then you would like send me a Father's Day card. Like in the mail would be a Father's Day card from you.
Because that's nice to do.
But what I'm saying is like, then I'm like, thinking about her again. And then you'd post, and then your close friend greened me on the stories and Instagram stories. You know how like it's green if you're a close friend.
It's a good... Try it, ladies. It's really, really helpful.
So you would do things that were like, you would like dance sexy with like a lot of your cleavage hanging out. And I'd be like, I feel very special that she's including me in these.
Oh, you're writing that out?
No, I'm clicking through the stories.
Oh.
And so...
You're an idiot.
Yeah. And so that sort of... And then, so lo and behold, our two exes totally fucked up by linking us together. And then we ended up...
Big time.
Then we went on our first like real date of our relationship, which was where?
Booties?
Yes, that was actually.
Or did you not want that one? You wanted the...
I forgot that was the first one. Fuck, I fucked that up. Booties.
Babe, it was Booties, and then Dave and Buster's, and then it was...
Oh, that was the third one?
And then it was City Hall?
No, we went to McFadden's or
I know, but we went to McFadden's after going to Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, but that wasn't before
City Hall?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it was, honey. Where's my phone? I have everything saved in a folder.
City Hall was after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So City Hall's third date.
City Hall's fourth date.
What are you saying?
Dave and Buster's. Oh, was Dave and Buster's and McFadden's the same night? Okay, so
yeah.
that was date 2.
Yeah.
What's that fucking place called?
Which one?
McFadden's.
McFadden's.
Is it McFadden's?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You stupid. That's the background of your phone.
Yeah.
That's date number 2.
Okay, that was date number 2. And then, and date number 1, by the way. So we went
Boobies.
We went to Booties, which is basically just a bar, and the Suns were in the playoffs. We were watching Suns, but I was just like staring at you. You were wearing a long black shirt, like a very big shirt. That's all. It was just your shirt and your boots.
Yeah.
And your beautiful long hair. And you were sitting at the bar waiting for me. We sat down, and then you fucked the shit out of me that night. Huh?
I thought that's what we were doing.
Was just fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, and you needed a good fuck.
I did.
And let me tell you, people, we got to your house, and you basically threw me on the floor in your TV room, pulled my pants off, had a hard dingling, and you just fucking, with your boots still on, you like pulled down your underwear, boots still on, and just straddled me and straight fucking gangbanged my ass. It was like you were banging me. I was just like, oh, I was like, this is incredible. And we fucked good. That was a good fuck.
That's what I thought we were doing.
Thanks for that. But then we went on McFadden and Dave and Busty's.
Yeah, I was like, oh, he wants to hang out.
Yeah.
I didn't.
And we fucked good again that night. And then we went to City Hall.
And you asked me to be your girlfriend.
Which we had a beautiful dinner where we both barely ate anything.
No, we did. You just ate all the bread.
You-
I ate the other stuff.
You ate half of a petite filet.
I was skinny back then.
Oh my God. Shoot me, people.
I have love fat now. Like when you get your love, you just get fat.
Baby, you're so hot.
Okay.
Like, you are so goddamn sexy. It's crazy. You're a woman, you know? When I hug you, I'm like, woman. Anyways, you're not like a power lifter anymore. Oop.
I'm trying to be.
I know. I love you no matter, it doesn't matter to me. I just love the human being.
But everybody that night after we went out to City Hall, where did we go?
We went to Coach House.
Coach House. That's where you asked me to be your girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody was like in love with us. Everybody we met were just like, oh my God, they're so fucking cute. And they just like wanted to take pictures of us.
I know. For their own camera roll.
Yeah.
That was the weirdest thing. They're like, can we take pictures of you? And I'm like, with your own phone?
And I was like, can you send me those?
Yeah, what the fuck? That's
Like,
so weird.
They're like celebrities.
Yeah, that was strange.
I think it was because, well, we were like, that new love energy is crazy. But
Yeah.
also we were dressed super cute. Nobody was dressed nice there.
No.
Everybody's dressed in like
They're
just right like us right now.
Yeah, just slob of shit.
But you were like dressed in a nice shirt and a tie. I was wearing dress and heels.
Mm-hmm.
And my hair was curled. Yeah. And so maybe they thought we were famous.
Maybe they thought you were a Kardashian and I was just some scrub.
Pete?
Maybe it was no, because they weren't even an item back then.
No, I know, but he looks like a scrub.
A scrub that a guy can't get no lovin' from me, hanging out the passenger side of my best friend's ride, trying to holler at me.
Yeah.
That's probably what they thought it was. They probably thought all those things.
But I changed you from a scrub to you're just a big man now.
What do you mean by my size?
No,
Oh, where
you're
we
just a
are.
big boy.
I've got.
You're big man stuff now.
Yeah. You know what? So this woman has, without a doubt, made me focus on like adult shit. Like
we're coming to our late 30s, babe.
I know. I'm a late bloomer.
You are.
First thing we wanted me to do is get a divorce, and
No brainer.
no brainer. Of course. And that one is now, fucking fingers crossed, completely done. As far as like the judge and all that stuff, the judge's assistant, she told me that I had all the documents perfect. I just needed to send in that one last thing, and we sent it in, and then he went on vacation. So I'm just waiting to hear back on that. But vacation. So you wanted me to do that, and you wanted me to get some credit.
I wasn't forcing you to do this, though.
No, I don't think it comes across that way.
BT dub.
You were just no, you were just like, these are things that I would like in my relationship, and like I didn't have to do anything. You weren't forcing me to do anything, but I was like, you're right. I go, when we're when it's time to get a house, I need to also be on the fucking lease or on the mortgage. Can't just ride your credit. So I got a credit card. Now my credit score is growing. And then the final piece of the puzzle was getting a big boy job. And starting August 1st, I will be out of the poo-poo business and I will be out on the
choo-choo business.
Choo-choo business. I was trying to think of something.
It's not choo-choo.
I'm selling trains. No, I'm selling
toot-toot.
toot-toot. Yeah.
No, I don't know. It's not good.
No, I like that one.
Shout out Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler Yates. He's the owner, one of the owners of
The Prince of Goodyear.
Yeah. Yates GMC Buick.
Yeah, boy.
And
Yeah,
so
buddy.
I just got hired as one of their new sales people, and I start August 1st.
He's gonna rock it.
And I gotta tell you, if I sell like 17 cars a month, I'm bringing home the cheddar biscuits.
I'm gonna be a trophy wife.
I cannot wait. I've never had money. I mean, I come from money, but I've never had my own money, like a decent amount of like my own money. And there's a possibility that I'm actually gonna be earning, like
You will be.
Yes, of course. But
Sorry.
so 708. We're gonna be doing. If you're a fan of, if you see the shirt that I'm wearing right here, the Cackle Kitchen. We're actually going to be recording an episode of the Cackle Kitchen directly following this recording, right?
So I'll have to change, too.
You're gonna change? You didn't bring clothes.
I did. I'll wear my jammy jams. I'll wear the gray one.
No.
I'm just kidding.
She's got these jams that are just like.
I feel like they're kind of mommy pajamas.
No. I mean, I can understand, like, kind of the style of them, but, like, your entire figure shows. Like, you can see every inch of your body. You just can't see that pussy crack.
You are, honey.
Couldn't see that pussy crack.
Love it.
You can see know exactly what your titty balls look like in that thing. And, like, people will come over, like, a delivery man or what. You don't give a shit. You'll fucking open the door and you'll be like, here you go. And they're just like, oh, wow, wow, wow. They're like, what? Bow, wow, wow, yippee, yo, yippee. They're doing that. With your titties hanging out.
I'm just comfortable. I don't want to change.
No, I get it.
And if like Mimi and Sydney and stuff, they're over. I don't care. They're my besties. I'm not going to change my clothes.
Yeah. I've seen both of their tits.
Well, yeah. Fully.
I've seen both pairs of tits. And now Mimi was on accident. She went to floating down the river, and I had to save her. And when she popped up, I was like, "Your titty's out!" Like her titty was out. And I remember I was like, immediately needed to tell you because you were nearby. I was like, I just saw her tits. And just so you know, I just saw her tits. And you're like, she's got the perfect nipples. Like you were like, she's got perfect nipples.
Mimi does.
That was your immediate response to me. And I was like, all right.
It's because I love you. I know you're not trying to look at them.
No, I was actually like, put that titty away, girl. Keep it walking around. There's little kids around here. Yeah, and then Sydney pulled her breasts out. And I said, hey, there's a lot of
yeah, hers are like 7 times like my size. They're 2 of your heads.
They're like those beach balls, but flat.
Babe. Cut this out.
No, they're not gonna watch this, are they?
I don't know.
No, they're not gonna watch it. They're not gonna watch it. They'll say they will, but then they never will.
Mimi said she watched 1.
There you go. There you
Yeah.
go. Yeah, no. There's nothing bad. There's nothing I said that was bad.
Flat?
It is what it is. They're so big. They're gonna.
That I do understand because I had big tits.
Yeah. Did they come? No, the ears were nice though. I thought you said they were really nice.
No, they were heavy.
But like they had good shape.
They're still heavy.
Okay.
And they weren't up here.
No. Okay.
They were dang-a-lang.
They were dang-a-lang.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't go without a bra or 2 bras.
Oh, you had to
I double broad.
you double up. You had to double up.
every time.
Oh my God.
Because the main bra wouldn't fit right, and it would give me like a double boob, and I was like, oh, I gotta cover that up, and then put another one on.
What about if you did any like activities?
Oh, I'd knock myself in the chin. You mean
For
like
real?
jumping?
Yeah, jumping.
No.
Couldn't jump.
No.
Wow, there's a whole section of life you couldn't do.
Absolutely. And they just kept growing and growing and growing and growing. I went through puberty super late, and I think that's why that happened.
Oh, like your hormones were more aggressive because you were older.
Yeah, and they just grew rapidly.
Yeah. You had a flat chest up until how old?
Like 18. Completely flat, by the way.
And then when were they fully grown?
Maybe like 23.
So in 5 years, you went from flat chest to what was the size?
F's. And I didn't fit in the F bra.
For fucking big tits.
Big tits. It's not worth it.
Well, I mean, you chopped them off, so it's like, hey.
I like what I got now.
I love what you got now. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. But
Small biggies.
Yeah, but if you're gonna go ahead and lose all that like more weight or whatever, your titties are you're gonna lose weight in them titties.
So you think my tits are bigger now from when we first started dating?
Mm-hmm. Not
really?
No, like the first time, like the very first time we started dating, your tits were half the size.
No way.
Swear to God. Swear to God.
Half?
Maybe
You're being dramatic.
1/3. Listen,
what are you again? An Aquarius? No, you're a Leo.
Can't you tell I'm a Leo?
You're so dramatic. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
That's what the girls say about you.
That I'm dramatic?
Yeah.
Well, I'm an actor, so
You're a drama queen.
I do dramatic roles. You know what I mean?
What was? Oh yeah.
I do dramatic roles. I'm a very serious actor. I'm a very serious. I'm like the Daniel Day-Lewis of my time, of my generation.
I don't know what that means. Who is he?
You don't know Daniel Day-Lewis?
No.
God damn it, babe. You do.
I need to see pictures. I don't know people's names.
You know, There Will Be Blood. Ever seen that?
It's a movie?
Yes.
No, I don't know it. It sounds really familiar.
It's about oil. He's an oil man.
Nope.
And then have you seen The Gangs of New York?
Yes, I have, but it feels so long ago.
There was the guy who he was called the Butcher. He had like the knives and he was like eating the steak and he was from New York and he was
Why are you saying that though? He's a drama queen?
He's a dramatic actor.
Oh.
Come on.
I'm just wondering.
Yeah.
Mm.
So what's going on in your life now? Are you dealing with anything?
Like today?
Yeah, what happened today?
Or every day? I don't want to say specifically.
Okay, then we'll just leave it. We're not even gonna say it. You had a good day in court.
I had a good day in court. Yeah, that's what happened.
Okay, cool. Cause she didn't have the fortunate, like, my ex just stayed out forever. Like she never really got back into it.
Like when she's doing bad, she's like kind of like, I get it, rather than fuck you.
Right.
Let me.
Which is the thing that you're dealing with.
Yeah.
When your ex goes back out, he's like tries to cause problems.
Big time. Big time.
And today, you guys usually in those court hearings, they almost always go against you, where they give him more rights. They almost like.
It's not like they really want to go against me. They want to give him chances.
Yeah, they're rooting for him, even though he's done this now for the last like 5 years.
Which I get it, because I rooted for him for 16 years.
No, I know.
And it's like after 16, you're like, fuck me. So then you go to court and they're like, well, let's just give it more time.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, what the fuck are we doing here, man?
And today wasn't the final trial. However, you got the court to issue some things for him that make it so we know that he's safe to be
with the kiddos
involved.
Yeah.
And so if we get those things that show us that he's safe, then he gets to be involved, which is cool. And if he doesn't, he doesn't. And the court sided with you on that, which is fantastic.
Totally.
So congratulations.
Crabulations. Thank you.
So, you excited for Carlsbad?
I am very excited.
We're leaving in 3 days.
Yeah, Nori asks every day.
Single day.
How many more days?
Yeah. It's pretty radical.
But you're saying we're going to stay at a different house now.
I'm almost positive.
I swore it was the same one as last year.
Because I think we're staying in Carlsbad. The other house was in Oceanside.
Really? Where I came, too.
That was Oceanside? Yeah.
Oh, I don't feel like that, but...
What do you mean? It is the truth.
I don't remember that.
Well, okay. Well, I just wanted these people to hear our origin story, and then I wanted to ask you what you're this is how we'll end the episode. So you used to give me so much shit about TikTok. Like, you were just like, if I can love TikTok, it's like how you do back TikTok. Now, let me just tell you something. I was cool with you saying that. Like, I was like, yeah, whatever. Like, I loved it. It really is addicting. And you have now, you were bit by the bug. You were bit by the TikTok bug.
And it's your fault.
It's my fault, and I take full blame.
Yeah.
But what's your favorite lane?
What does that mean?
What's your favorite lane in TikTok? You like the couples, you like the dancing, you like the funny. Like, what do you find that brings you the most joy?
I like the things that relate to me. Like the couples things, it's really funny. I like when there's couples that scare each other because I like to scare you.
Yeah.
Those ones make me laugh. Just silly stuff like that. Or even the parenting ones. I like those.
Yeah.
Not parenting in like, a serious way, but like
yeah.
Oh.
Hi guys.
Were you interrupting?
No.
No, it's okay.
No, we're
wrapping it up.
We're wrapping it up right now.
Wrap that dick.
Wrap that dick, girl.
Just kidding.
Wrap that dick, girl. Wrap up that big old dick, girl.
Wrap up that clip, baby. Now that you shaved that pussy.
Do I have a bit of a pouch above my wiener now?
No, you've lost the weight, so you don't have that pussy pouch.
I got that, but I feel like I got a bit of a pussy pouch right still now. So I shaved myself. So
I don't like when he fully shaves his pubes, but he does it. It's the same way when you cut your nails. I don't like how short you cut them, but you do it because you want less maintenance.
no, it just feels better. The nails feels better.
You said you're like, if I cut it shorter.
The pubes, yes. Now you're talking about my nails or my pubes. I don't know what you're talking about sometimes. So
Both.
So the nails is a preference. It actually feels better. The pubes, I take it all the way down. I hack it all the way back, but because it's less, I have to do it less per year.
Okay.
Tell them what was going on with my pubes before I shaved them.
Because he had went so long without shaving them because I don't like it. Well, I think you were just being lazy.
Yeah.
It wasn't for me.
Yeah.
But he went. It wasn't for me.
It's a little bit for you.
No, it was like being lazy. Because
I
asked you.
Listen, when you deep throat my cock, I don't want your lips to tickle.
But babe, I asked. I was like, I will do it for you, and you're like, nah.
No, I know, because I didn't want you to have to do it. You already waxed my asshole. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I will continue to do it. Did you not see my smile on that one? Go look that up because like I'm so happy.
Okay, so but what was going on with my pubes before I shaved?
You would have patches of little curl bunches, like Jerry curls, and it would just do it on its own. Like
I would pull down my pants.
and they would just be little bunches, like perfect.
Yeah, perfect little. You were like, damn, babe, you got Jerry curls. And at first, I didn't even really notice it. I was like, "Oh my God, you're right. I do have."
So you brush them out all the time.
I would use your brush.
My hairbrush.
I would use your hairbrush, and I would brush it up so it'd be nice and fluffy. I'd give it a lot of body.
Bushy.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
bushy. Okay.
Probably made you look like you had more down there.
Yeah, but I don't. I mean, do I really need to do that? But yeah, I'd had Jerry curl, and now we're down all the way. We're down to the skin, and I shave, I shave into my thighs, and I shave just below my belly, and so it's just a white patch, a slick white patch surrounded by my other body hair, which
It's
is
like a perfect Superman symbol
yeah,
of white skin.
yeah, got that super dick right in the middle.
That's my super dick, baby.
Yeah, I think that's a great place to end.
Okay. Of
So
course you would.
I really, again, I do appreciate you just being my person, and I love you so much.
I love you too.
And I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. And thank you for doing the podcast and bailing me out.
You're so sweet.
You're my favorite person.
Love you, babe.
I love you too. And to you, listeners and watchers, I hope you have a great day. And we'll see you on the next episode of the Dick and Boonies podcast.
Bye-bye.